Phil, you want to know about the revelation that occurred in Mexican Congress this week. And I'm talking about the supposed alien bodies. Right, Phil? Right?
That's my main point tonight. Yes.
That's what's up. See, okay, this is why I love doing this show, because I will see something in the news, okay, whether it's the UAP stuff in Congress or David Grush doing something crazy, whatever. And I just know, like, someone's going to call me about this on Truth Wanted. So I have to do my homework on it. And I did. I was like, listen, if somebody doesn't call me about this, I'm going to be disappointed. But yes, for those of you who are out of the loop, in Congress, just like how we had our UAP testimony, somebody brought some bodies, straight up bodies, to Mexican Congress and was like, this is legit. This is literally like 1,000-year-old aliens, I think is what they said. And didn't show any testing on these bodies, I don't think. I don't even know if they said where they got them necessarily. But yeah, just said like, yeah, just trust me though, bro. These are legit. And that was it. That was like the whole presentation. Am I doing a fair summary of that, Phil?
You just stole all my points. I talk to you about. But first, I have to say good evening to both of you. I just discovered Mr. Warren's channel a week or two ago, and I loved you on Big Bang Theory. It's a shame you had to give up geology, but we're glad to have you as an atheist.
Damn.
Wonderful work. You're doing wonderful work. And I wanted to very briefly, speak to his point. Yes, the Republicans 20-ish years ago discovered we don't have to win national elections. If we can win school boards and county commissioners and local elections, the rest will take care of itself. They started from the ground up, and boy, did it work. Boy, did it work.
Yeah. Boy, did it work.
So you made several of the points I was going to make. There's no provenance for when and where these bodies were found. There was no chain of custody. They just popped in out of thin air. They were supposedly discovered 6 years ago. Where have they been? Have they been in some storage shed for 6 years? And he said they have more than 30% DNA not in common with human beings. Who tested that? And that means nothing, because that's about the same commonality of DNA we have with certain worms. That doesn't prove extraterrestrial origin. Also, I think his name is Muffin, is a noted faker. In 1917, he presented a mummified body with an elongated skull as an ET. It turned out to be a child's body. So this guy's been a fraudster.
Was it 1917? Because that would make him over 100 years old. But yeah, it was a couple years ago.
Oh, did I say 19? I'm sorry. I meant.
That's what I heard. But
yes.
This guy is a known sort of alien enthusiast, I guess, and has fake stuff before. Which brings the question: how the hell did he get to Mexican Congress? Is it that easy to do a presentation? If this guy can do it, I think I can.
As I understand it, he's kind of a media. He's like the Geraldo Rivera of Mexico. He's kind of a media guy, who is very popular in the UFO and weirdo circles. But have you seen the pictures of the so-called aliens?
Yes. Oh, it's awesome. It looks like, there are movie props that look better than this. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not even your best effort. And that's the thing, Phil. I'm saying I can just go downtown on 6th Street in Austin and just find a drunk tourist and just be like, hey, actually, this is the guy that killed JFK. And I'm going to go in front of Mexican Congress and just be like, yeah, this is him, though. And it's going to be awesome. Like, I feel like the standards are that low at this point.
I made paper mache animals in elementary school that look better than that alien. I'm sorry.
Yes, paper mache has been mentioned. If you saw Alien Autopsy, that alien was more convincing than these aliens. It's just such an obvious cash in.
The aliens on X-Files were more convincing.
People are so eager and willing to believe. They just so desperately want to believe that we've been visited for hundreds of thousands of years, and they built the pyramids and this and that. The reason I bring this up tonight is I had a couple of friends email me this week, skeptics, who said, "Well, what do you think?" And I had to say, I'm not convinced. I feel like this is utter bullshit. It looks like such an obvious scam.
It's like it's not even trying. My favorite thing about this is that NASA, I think, also made a statement. It was just like, yeah, we remain skeptical or whatever, because obviously they can't be like, oh, this is fake and we know it, because like they haven't they weren't there themselves, I guess. But it's like, yeah, we can't take a position that endorses this, I guess, is the most neutral way of saying, yeah, this is fucking bullshit. But yeah, it's I mean, like, there, at least with the Grush stuff and all the UAP stuff, at least there's some video footage, at least there's some eyewitness testimony, at least there's something there. This is, like you said, it's like a paper mache doll. Like it's not even that good. It's very disappointing, honestly.
I can't.
If you got a grift, put some effort into it.
I can't find any documentation or providence on when and where those bodies were found exactly, where they've been for the last 6 years, why they didn't come out sooner with this, who did the DNA testing. I can't find any of the hard science on this. So what was he just waiting for the right public climate to reveal these things?
I don't know what's going on in Mexico. Apparently you can get away with a lot more things there.
Well, I mean, it's already out. I love the fact that the internet's already taken it and run with it, because someone's already come out with a video, and I don't know the details behind it, but I saw the video on, via X, the new platform, and it was somebody had already recreated it out of cake, and it looks exactly the same as the one that was displayed in the Mexican Congress. And then they reach forward with the knife really slow, and then they cut a slice out of it. I was like, that is brilliant. Because it looks exactly the same. I'll be whoever made this thing in Mexico forgot to smooth out the icing. But yeah, it's funny. It's both funny and kind of a little kind of like, this, that people need that. But hey,
Yeah,
there is no claim that someone can't make if they say it enthusiastically and in a loud voice that a certain amount of people won't swallow hook, line, and sinker. We're that gullible as a species.
I think so.
That's all I had. I'll let you get on to other callers. Largely, I called in possibly just to crowd Emmanuel out in case he called tonight. That was my primary motive. But
yeah,
JL, I love your stuff. I just discovered you a few weeks ago, and you're fantastic.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Phil, for calling in.